Welcome back to my vlog. This video is gonna be a week in my life while I'm on my 8-month road trip with a stranger. Good morning. Today we are exploring Richmond, Virginia. I'm headed to the Museum of Fine Arts. I don't really know what's around there. I did see a street that's like hustling and bustling and full of little shops and stuff, so I'm excited to see that. Other than that, I guess I'm just gonna walk around and see where my day takes me. Walking around an empty museum is so eerie because there's a lot of walls and stuff, and so you'll turn the corner not expecting to see anyone, and then you see people and it's freaky. I'm good. I found my kind of art. This is the kind of art that I like looking at, big and colorful. I'm done at the museum and I'm headed to Main Street. There's a bookstore, a Sweet Green, and some cafes that I want to check out. I'm parched now. I did not bring water with me, so I definitely need to get a drink. I'm at Sugar and Twine and I just got a matcha. I honestly think I just have matcha always coursing through my veins at this point because I always want to try different cafes wherever I go. I want a taste test. I just got a plain matcha with vanilla. It's alright. Honestly, I don't really know what else to do with my day. I've walked around, I went to the museum already. There's not too much to do here, but I guess not everywhere is gonna always have too much to do. I'm people watching now. That's really fun. That's actually something that I really like to do, is just sit places and look outside, so I'm vibing with that. I'm at a pick and mix candy store and this is actually paradise. There's so many fun things. I was just walking by and I was like, I don't want to go in here, and then last minute I decided to. Best decision ever. I decided to get some candy. This is what my bag is looking like right now. I'm only getting like 1 or 2 pieces per gummy, so that way I'm not overloading. I'm getting malt balls. I was intrigued by how many flavors they have. Cookies and cream. We're gonna go raspberry and lemon. That was awesome. I got some malt balls and gummies. I forgot to take a photo of the malt balls, every single malt ball I got, so I'm gonna have to remember that. But my total came out to $3.18. Perfect. As I was grabbing them, I was like, oh, I don't want more than like $5 of candy. $3.18, beautiful. I'm at a Publix now. I was trying to think what the comparative store to this would be. I don't know. I think this may be a standalone type of store, but either way, I was looking at their hot bar and salad food. It was kind of a small selection, but I'm comparing it to Whole Foods. I did see some really fun juices though. I wish I were here longer. If I were here longer and there was maybe more than one of me, I would have got these juices because they looked so yummy. Am I a fridge girl now? You're in a fridge. I tried this brand of yogurt yesterday. I really liked it, so I think I'm gonna get it again, but I'm looking for the coconut one and they don't have it. I'm in a bookstore because where else would I be? I've seen this book twice now. All's Fair in Love and Pickleball. I feel like it's my sign. I should check it out at some point. Now in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We've been traveling all day. I just checked into my hotel and holy crap, is it a huge room. I already did a bit of unpacking, so ignore that, but I have 2 beds. There's 2 beds, but only one me, so we're gonna have another snack bed, another sleeping bed. Huge room, and then the bathroom. Yeah, I did end up in another ADA room, so the bathroom's a little wonk, but hello. I'm having dinner now. It's just Whole Foods hot bar, and then I added some chicken to it. But I wanted to recap my day. Start off our day, and oh gosh, I've been to so many places I can't even remember. Richmond, Virginia. I was in Richmond, Virginia, and then we drove with what was supposed to be a 2.5-hour drive to Chapel Hill. But because we're driving an EV, it just takes like triple amount of time. Really a long day, but we're here now. And I also found out my $15 hotel credit that I thought I get, I actually don't, because I booked through a third party. And so I had charged all these things to the room. And then I found out I don't actually get the credit. And I was like, what? So that's an L on me, but it's fine, it's fine. Luckily I didn't spend too much money. And the matcha, honestly, the matcha I had this morning, probably one of the best matchas I've had on my road trip so far. I'm in Chapel Hill for 4 to 5 days without a car, so I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. The college area seems fantastic. I may see if the bus system's good, try to go somewhere. We'll see. First full day in North Carolina. I am headed to the mall because I wasn't sure what else to do, to be honest. There was a bus that was a lot closer to me, but instead I'm walking a mile because I'd rather walk a mile than have to transfer because I feel like I'll get confused. I'm at the mall now, and you do not know how complicated it was for me to get here. The bus was about 40 minutes late. I didn't miss the earlier bus because I got there about 10 minutes before it said it was gonna arrive. So I was waiting a long time. Thank God, though, when I tried to pay for the bus, my card said decline for some reason. Got one for free. Now I'm at Barnes & Noble, my happy place, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna find a book and sit here and read for a while. Obviously, I have Twisted Love here. I did bring this book with me on my road trip. This was the book I was looking for at the last Barnes & Noble I was at. Found it here, exciting. This is also next on my list as well because I read the first two and those are really good. So when I get home and I get to the library, I'm gonna read this one. The one book I'm looking for that I never seem to find is Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. Because the movie just came out, I'm curious to see the book, but I can never find it at any stores. I'm in anthropology now, don't know why, can't afford anything, also don't have space to pack anything in my bag, but I found this candle that I really like. It's a wicked candle titled Pink Perfectly Yuzu. Smells so good. Can't afford anything in here, but it's fun to look. This is my third time coming to a Gap to look for the heavyweight striped pants and they don't have it in store. Kinda sucks, but look what I did find. Look at these little plushies, they're so cute. And the back of it says Gap. That is so cute. Look at that. Wait, okay, let's see how much it is before I keep saying it's cute. $20. Not bad. I would buy it for 10, maybe 12. The Aeropostale, did not know these stores still existed, did not know they have an actual storefront. I thought if it did exist, it would still be an online store. But I have to give them credit. It feels like walking into a time capsule. It looks and feels exactly how it was when it was maybe, 2016? Everything is honestly 50% off in the store, so it is still giving maybe they're bankrupt. I don't really know. They're actually really reasonably priced in the store. This is a pair of sweatpants. It's 50% off. And originally $50, so $25. I feel like you can't find anything for $25 these days. I'm quickly learning Chapel Hill bus system, not for me. I got on a bus and I was like, is this bus going to this specific location? And he was like, yes, but he kind of sounded unsure, so I was super nervous. Anyways, the bus did go to the right location and I did make it. I picked up dinner and now I'm gonna head back to the hotel and then I think I may head out to grab a drink. I picked up sushi for dinner and you may be thinking, sushi in North Carolina? I agree, questionable. However, I was walking on the main strip and this place looked poppin', so I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Also, turns out the rolls were half off, so I got 2 rolls for $9 each. Seems like a steal to me. I don't really know what I got. I got like a spicy tuna one and a salmon one. I also did put it in the fridge because I wasn't ready to eat dinner yet, so now it is a little cold. Spicy tuna one, a salmon, avocado, tempura. This one's good. I really underestimated North Carolina and specifically Chapel Hill area because there's so much I want to do here. There's a couple more cafes I want to check out. There's a couple of restaurants I want to check out, but I can only eat so much in a day. I can only drink 1 coffee or 1 matcha a day. So I don't know how I'm going to do it all, but I'm excited. Good morning, it is Saturday. I'm in a great mood because the weather is so warm. It's not like 70s, but it's 66, and so I don't have to wear all my layers. Feeling good, gonna go to a cafe, sit, read my book, and then I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I got another matcha because I wanted to go to a cafe, and in order to sit at a cafe, you gotta buy something, so got a matcha. It's not very good. They make their own vanilla syrup, so definitely like see the vanilla paste and everything that got put into it, so I'm impressed by that. I brought my book. Beg, borrow, or steal. I know. I haven't been reading too much. I've just been busy. And I'm about halfway through with beg, borrow, or steal, so I'm making good progress. But I'm gonna sit here, drink my matcha, read my book, probably be here for an hour or 2. I ended up finding a trail to walk around. Look at it. The trees are so beautiful. I always say I need to live in a big city and I can't live somewhere where there's nothing to do. But if I lived in the nature with the trails and the creeks and whatnot, I think I would be okay. I picked up dinner from Al's Burger Shack. I'm excited about this because I did see it being popular on TikTok, and then also they asked me how I want my patty cooked. I feel like you never get that anymore. Garlic aioli, sweet potato fries, which I already did eat while I was sitting there. These were really good. Finally, my burger. Burger review, it's actually really good. I love the balance of the spice and the grilled onions. Also, look at the patty. Honestly, I think I would rank it top 3 burgers I've had in my life. Morning, I'm on another walk. Today, I'm doing about a 7-mile walk, I think. I'm walking about 2 miles to a cafe, gonna get a chai instead of matcha because I've been having bad experiences with matchas. And then we're walking another 2 miles towards UNC. Gonna walk around UNC and then walk like 2 miles back to my house. That is the plan for the day. I'm really excited. This is gonna be a really long walk. I got a chai. I gave up matchas because I've been having terrible luck with getting matchas, so we went with chai. Smart decision by me. This is an iced chai with brown sugar. The barista told me to add it, so I was like, okay, sure. I really like how the spice in it is not too spicy and it matches the flavor. If you drink normal tea and it's spiced, not good. This morning I took that same trail I took yesterday and just went a little farther down, and eventually it led me here. So about 2.5 miles. I knew I was coming here, but I'm just gonna sit here, people watch, maybe call a friend. I didn't bring my book, so we're gonna have to find a way to entertain myself. I'm gonna pick up dinner now. I'm going to a place called Mediterranean Deli. It just reopened after burning down in a fire 2 years ago, so I'm excited to support them. Also, I'm excited for the variety of food I'm gonna get. I feel like this road trip has been all American and salads because I'm trying to find vegetables. And Mediterranean food has a lot of vegetables, so I'm really excited about that. I just ordered, and that was the most overwhelming thing I've ever done because there's probably 150 different options of food that you can get mixed within all the sides. And so I was looking at all of them and I was like, I have no idea what I want. Not a lemon bar. Sweets in me can't be stopped. Lemon bar. I asked the cashier, and I was like, is your lemon bar good? And he was like, yeah, it's lemony. And I was like, not much description, but sure, I'll take it. Being at the restaurant, and all I have to say is I love Chapel Hill. Oh my goodness. I did not think I would like it this much, but everywhere you go, there's seating galore. Every restaurant, every cafe, whatever it is, always has at least 25 to 50 seats. And I feel like here, the nature is to go sit in a restaurant. You can bring your laptop, do whatever you want. If I would be in California, I would feel obligated to sit, eat my food, and then leave. I would not whip out my laptop. I love that here. There's just like, there's so much seating. Maybe it's because they have more land, but it's awesome. Okay, I'm really excited to eat my dinner. Oh my goodness. The place was unmatched. The vibe, I love it. I got the Euro bowl or Euro plate. And so I have the meat, pita bread, and then they let me pick 2 vegetarian sides. And so I picked a quinoa and tabbouleh salad. I think that's how you say it. And then a cabbage tomato thing. I don't know. Vegetables. I'm so excited to have vegetables. Okay, everything got a little sloshed around in my bag. Let's try the quinoa and tabbouleh salad. I really hope I'm saying that right. This is really good. What is quinoa? It's just a grain, right? Love how I'm able to get so many vegetables in with this. I went early because I wanted to get there and back before the sun set, so my food was sitting for a bit, but pita bread. Okay, we're gonna dip it in the sauce. I honestly think I would come back to this place again tomorrow just because the vibes are unmatched. Trying the lemon tart now. I'm excited. I've never really had a lemon tart, maybe once or twice, so. When he was getting this for me, he ducked under. I forgot he ducked under, and I was like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And then he finally came up with my lemon slice, or my lemon tart. So good. Lemon desserts are underrated in my opinion. That's pretty much a week of my life on my 8-month road trip with a stranger. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.